And the Nigerian government should watch that America is fighting them. They will seize all the visas for government officials, and they will not take our government officials very serious because Donald Trump. What is Donald Trump process in Nigeria gone? What is his business? Will he be the one to decide for us? Is Nigeria America? So Nigerian government must stand firm. Donald Trump is not God.
If non-oil revenue is going well, then we have no fear of whatever Trump is doing on the other side. And I've just signed off on a huge mechanization, program that every region we have a mechanized center for agricultural mechanization and have trainees and all of that. That is our path to food sovereignty, food security. You remove hunger from poverty, you have defeated poverty.
Is there any Muslim here? No. United Nations, I know you're watching me. American Senate, you are watching what I'm doing, I'm saying here. Special advisor to Trump. Now, please tell Trump to save our life in Nigeria. They are killing Christians in Nigeria, massacre Christians. If they say they kill Muslims, Muslims are being killed. By who? By Muslims.
There's a lot of distortion going on. People claiming that there is no genocide of Christians in the nation. Information with facts can never be thwarted. You see people buried in hundreds and you say there's no genocide. What a wicked set of people. Agreed, there are people killed in other places for other reasons, but this one is very clear. And gradually is eating down to the south, southwest, southeast, and many so-called leaders for their personal interests are claiming it's not true, selling out their faith if they have it at all. Jesus said, when I come, will I find a faith? And we are standing here to say to Jesus, the faith will keep standing.
I'm sending the U.S. military to Nigeria for a peacekeeping mission. How can a president and the vice president of Nigeria be Muslims? I will be giving Bola Ahmed Tinubu just 72 hours to fix this issue, or I will destroy the Boko Haram, and I will remove Tinubu as Nigerian president. Enough is enough.
After Trump won Nigerian as president, different Nigerians had to say something about this coming of American soldiers or American military in Nigeria. Everyone, different people are reacting on that. By the way, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for clicking, and please watch this to the end. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and let's watch the reactions of Nigerians about this Trump has said.
When a world leader says he might invade your country to save your people, how does that make you feel as a Nigerian? Let's talk about that. In the heart of Nigeria's many crises, from bandit raids to Boko Haram terror to farmer-herder clashes, we've seen bloodsheds, displacements, and fear across regions and religions. And now, a statement by Donald Trump suggesting a Christian genocide in Nigeria, with threats of US military action if the government doesn't act. The question is this really about Christians only? Or is there a deeper game at play? Now, Trump claimed Nigeria's Christians face an existential threat, said he was ready to go guns a-blazing if the unaliving continues. His words hit hard. He said, if Nigeria's government continues to allow the unaliving of Christians, the USA will immediately stop all aids and may very well go in guns a-blazing. And on the flip side, the Nigerian government under Bola Ahmed Tinubu responded immediately. They said, the characterization of Nigeria as a religiously intolerant country does not reflect our national reality. Our administration is committed to protecting citizens of all faiths. So, which version holds more truth? Yes, many Christian communities have been attacked. It's a fact. But experts cautioned, the violence in Nigeria is not only religious. Over 90% of victims of certain groups are Muslims living in the north. And many attacks cut across religions, ethnicity, and regions. And when narratives label one group as the only victim, we risk ignoring the majority, the many communities left out of the spotlight, and we risk being manipulated. This increased focus between US and Nigeria is happening at a time when Nigeria is becoming an oil exporting powerhouse, expanding its strategic, value. And when Dangote Refinery just announced that they are planning to increase their production from 650,000 barrels per day to 1.5 million barrels per day. The Christian genocide narrative escalated after high-level visits, diplomatic shifts, and media campaigns. A potential military mission and cutting of aid raises the stakes for Nigeria's sovereignty, for its security forces, and for ordinary people trying to live. If you are chairing a foreign military, rescue, ask yourself, when the bombs fall, will you hold a sign that reads, I'm a Christian and therefore I'm safe or I'm exempted? Let's demand real security, not just for one group, but for every Nigerian. Let's ask, are our leaders protecting us all or choosing sides? Nigerians, regardless of faith, deserve electrified homes, safe roads, fair livelihood, and respect, not external threats masquerading as salvation. So, here's your moment of reflection. If next week, jets fly over Nigeria and bombs target escape routes, guns are blazing, will we say, I'm a Christian, they will protect me? Or will we say, we all are Nigerians and this affects us all? Because the truth is, this is not about saving Christians. It's not about one religion. It's about power. It's about narrative. It's about who controls your security and who decides your fate. If you believe someone else will fight your war, you've already lost it. Be aware, be engaged, because external saviors often arrive with their own agendas. And what you wish for could be more than what you bargain for.
US won't invade Nigeria with tactics. US won't invade Nigeria. And as they see the average Nigeria youth, they celebrate, they rejoice. Many of them don't know what they wish upon themselves. You need to understand the tactics of these people. Anytime they want to invade country, they'll first cause division. And now they know they twist and say Muslims, they buy Christians. They don't put up for that place. And that's division. Now when you are divided, it's very, very easy for them to strike. US don't help any country. They can't take advantage of that country. If those people come into this country now, the one that they say may they come. If they come now, the Nigeria go worse past the way it be before. Nigeria problem never was reach where Nigeria not solve their problem by themselves. Even as Nigeria be, many of them never really go country where problem they. Even as Nigeria be self, Nigeria problem never happen. We never reach where we not solve our problem by ourselves. We not need the intervention of another country to go help Nigeria. These people, now their tactics be that. What happened to Libya? That time they say Gaddafi do this one, do that one. They cry, may US come. Today, where Libya day today now? The way it did before and when Gaddafi day, we are better. What of Saddam Hussein? Saddam Hussein do this one. He get weapon of mass destruction. Today, more than the wise Nigerians. Nobody love Nigeria past the way get the country. Nigeria is for Nigerians. Nobody love Nigeria past you will be Nigerian. One understand all these things, so our problem never big past where we not solve our problem by ourselves. Oh, US not love you. They not love you past. These people don't cite something for this country and then they bring every other thing. Nigeria get problem, yes, we know, but we can solve our problem by ourselves. You as a Nigerian, the best thing you can do at this point now, carry camera like this, not to criticize anybody. The same way I get opinion, you still get opinion. Make a video like this. What do you think about what they happen and Nigeria will they talk in your country? Because as the way they look and so, if this will come this country go, you know they see what they happen for all this. They play. Now when this will not come this country, your eye will go clear. Your eye go clear. He go surprise you. Play from. They won't call make sure say peace day. They won't call make sure say they stop the kind of Christian from there. They don't they migrate. They do other things for the country. That's all these people been. And their tactics be that right from history. It's not be by English or go school. Check history. Make you see the way it be. And their tactics be this. Make a video. Share your opinion. Tell them we feel solve our problem by ourselves. We never need them. Not worry, we don't need them now. We can solve our problem by ourselves. We are Nigerians. And nobody love Nigeria past we will get the country. Nigeria not get religious problem. We get insecurity and terrorism in Nigeria. Now what we get be that. And that thing where that comment where Donald Trump make, it's that thing, now threat to the sovereignty of Nigeria. And you as a Nigerian, if you don't see that thing as a problem, that means you're not really smart like that. A sovereign country, now you they talk, say, if Nigeria not do this one, we are coming. A sovereign country, now this is where they talk, so. Enter North Korea like that now. That place, you know, they allow people to carry Bible. They know they allow people to carry Quran or anything for that country. That's North Korea. Oh yeah, may US carry that. All of a sudden, they love Nigeria past North Korea. If you are saying Nigeria, that comment where Donald Trump write, you not see him as a problem, as a threat to the peace of the sovereignty of Nigeria. That means you're not really too smart like that.
Donald Trump threatened military actions against the Nigerian government over the ongoing atrocities being committed against Nigerian Christians, especially in the northern part of Nigeria. Trump said, if the Nigerian government don't do something to fix this, address it and prevent it from happening again, the United States is going to come into Nigeria gun blazing, dropping bombs, and then wipe out all these Islamic State terrorists that is committing all these atrocities against Christians in Nigeria. Now, this is a situation that has been going on like forever. And to be honest with you, the Nigerian government had done little or nothing to address this matter. In fact, it looked like some of the Nigerian politicians support these atrocities. That is the honest truth. Because if you don't support it, you should have done something to stop it or to prevent it, right? Nigeria had the resources and the means to stop this from happening, but they refused to address it. That is not what I'm trying to make out in this video. I'm trying to get to a point. Now, Donald Trump claimed he had set up a war chest ready to be given order to go into Nigeria to start launching military operation in Nigeria. And I have seen on social media and across a lot of platforms with some average-brained mumu Nigerian celebrating, thinking this is a good thing. Nigeria. You know, it is disappointing when you go somewhere and you expect to find maturity or sense of reasoning, but instead you find absolute stupidity. It is very disappointing. Some of you are celebrating thinking this is a good thing. It is a bad thing. It is, in fact, a terrible thing that any country can ever be labeled with. Nigeria had now also been blacklisted. They've been put on the list of countries with monitoring concerns over religion persecution. Bad, bad, bad. My question now is, do you really think this military threat or military action threat against Nigeria is about the Christians of Nigeria? Do you think this is about the Christian situation going on in Nigeria? Do you really think? Do we not know the people that are sponsoring these Islamic militant or Islamic terrorists? Do you want to tell me you don't have a clue who is sponsoring them? You want to tell me you don't have a clue? And then the same people sponsoring them are the same people that are telling you now they want to come in gun blazing to wipe out these same people they are sponsoring. I didn't say nobody, I didn't say no name. I'm just, it's up to you what you're thinking. Do you think? Not at all. Let me tell you a few things I suspect. Two things I suspect is behind this move. You don't have to agree with me. This is my own opinion, okay? I have the right to express my opinion. It doesn't mean I'm right, and it doesn't mean I'm wrong. But I will express my opinion anyway. The first reason I suspect is that this is about the Sahel states. Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso. Nigeria is the best possible, location to attack these countries from. Don't forget, I think it's in Niger. I think it's Niger. Niger shares the longest border with Nigeria than any other country in Africa. A long, massive borderline with Nigeria. Now, that is my first suspicion. The second suspicion is the obvious one. The natural resources of Nigeria. That is the second suspicion. And the fact that Nigeria is massively divided right now. Everything about Nigeria right now is like 5 and 6. Everybody's against each other. And these guys are feeling or thinking this is the best chance for them to come in and do what they have to do. Why are they coming to talk about the Christian situation in Nigeria? Are they finished with Congo? Ask yourself, do you not see what is going on in Sudan? Both South Sudan and Sudan, or whichever Sudan. Sudan generally. Have you not heard the massacre of Christians, burning of churches, and so on and so forth? Has Donald Trump thought about that? No, because there is nothing for him to gain there. Have you not seen what is going on around the world? Why Nigeria? People, wake up and think. Stop thinking with your feet, think with your head. But again, they will look for something to come in. And how do you think they are going to get money in return for the so-called super duper protection of Christians when they come in? Who do you think is going to pay for them? The Nigerian government? I don't think so. They will sign papers and sign out and sign away natural resources. Check what is happening in Ukraine right now. Why do you think Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso blocked these people away from their economy? That is how it is. That is how it works. Those of you that know politics, not African politics or local politics, geopolitics, you should know how the system works. So those of you that are Nigerian, that are celebrating, you should all be ashamed of yourself. You don't understand what is to come. Listen, war is not something any country should wish for. We all know how bombs will start dropping or how gun will start going off. But once they start going off, once they start dropping, nobody can ever predict or tell when it will stop. Before you know it, Nigeria that is already divided. Before you know it, Biafra will rise on their own, want to protect their own section. The Hausa will rise on their own, want to protect their own side. Yoruba will rise on their own, want to protect themselves. And before you know it, it becomes a armed group battle within Nigeria. That is how they started in Congo. Listen, I rest my case.
All right, so I just say out of fear, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't organize emergency meeting with President Donald Trump. So very, very soon, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to the US to go and have a meeting with Donald Trump. Yes, he's going to the US because I know Donald Trump will not come to Nigeria. He will not come. So now Tinubu will go. It's as simple as ABCD. Tinubu is going to go and pledge allegiance and bow to the Western God. I am loyal. It's as simple as ABCD. Do you understand? Because, you see, when it comes to
power. What they serve to the people is different from what they are eating. They know the right narrative to sell to the people, and they know what is hidden under the narrative. Think about this. Donald Trump woke up one morning out of everything that's happening in the world. He has a lot of competition. There's the war going on in Ukraine versus Russia. There is the Israel. There's this one. There's this one. There's a lot of wars going on around the world. So he woke up one morning and decided that, oh, there are a lot of Christians that are buying in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, if president don't do anything about it, we are going to come in and we are going to scatter everywhere. Really? Really? Is that how it works? Think about it again. We are a sovereign country. Sovereign nation. One country, another one woke up in the morning to tell us that they will come and invade our country if we don't do XYZ. That being said, I like what is going on. It's going to put Tinubu on his toes because the buying is too much. Boko Haram buying is too much. Not just that, the kidnapping, the insecurity in Nigeria is too much. We go cry from now till tomorrow every day, nothing to talk. But, that being said, I would not accept that Americans are coming to Nigeria to come and help. Now, Americans don't help anybody for free. There must be interest. So the narrative they are pushing that, oh, they want to come and save Christians. Oh, yeah, the Christians are buying so much is a lie. This is the same man that called Africa a shithole. Do you understand? Guess what? Immediately he became president. First thing he did, he started blocking visas for a lot of African countries. So imagine, okay, Donald Trump, imagine if they were buying a lot of Christians and they need to seek asylum. They need a visa to seek shelter. How do they get visa? You care about the Christians so much. Oh, yeah, give them free visa not to come to your country. As a matter of fact, America is bigger than Nigeria. In short, Alaska, a state in America, is bigger than the whole Nigeria. One state in America is bigger than Nigeria. So you can pack all the Christians and go and relocate them. It's about interest. And to those of you that are saying, oh yeah, they should come. If they were coming for the right reason, we will all support. But being that this is America, it can never be for what they are telling you. And the America we know, go and check all the countries that they've claimed they want to go and help. They never help them. They scatter it and they leave it like that. And as for Nigeria, we have a lot to lose. Do you know how many natural resources we have? Do you understand? That's number one. And number two, I hope you understand that there are three stubborn-head countries in the world. There's Russia, there's China, and there's America. These three, they are always looking at each other that, oh yeah, who is this one in relationship with today? And Africa is the future. When I mean the future, we'll talk that one later. Africa is the future of the future because of what Africa have. Do you understand? So lately, we have been having this bromance with China. You think America will just sit down? Chinese people are inside Nigeria. We have bromance, lithium. They carry a lot of lithium from Nigeria. They go and use it to do electric car, batteries. We give them a lot of natural resources to use for whatever thing that they are doing in China. Yes, our government gives them. And America, these things that these people are getting, they are using it to drag with us. So, understand. So what is really going on? Yeah. It sounds cheap, Abby. All these things are a big deal to these guys in power. So a lot of you that are cheering, oh, Donald Trump is coming to save Nigeria, that's cap. It's interest. Watch. Just watch. I hope the meeting happens. When they go and do that meeting now, Tinubu don't pledge allegiance. They don't bow down. They don't talk the talk where you no go ever hear. The one where they want me hear now, and say they won't come save now. Okay, yes, they don't talk the talk where they want hear. This issue of say they won't come save Nigeria now will come out. You no go hear them again. If possible, self, you no go even finish presidency self, you no go hear them. Unless if that meeting no go well. If that meeting go well, you no go finish in 10 or self, you no go hear say America near this country. You no go hear say America near this country. But yeah, there's a need for it to stop. And I hope this one sits Tinubu ass up. I hope this one lets him know that yes, the world is watching, that a lot of Nigerians are buying. Me, I'm not going to limit it to Christians are buying. Nigerians are buying. Because me, I try as much as possible to not be religious. I don't want to carry religion near myself again. So Nigerians are buying. The percentage of which is which, I don't know, and I don't care to know. All I know is that as a Muslim man and my brother, as a Christian man and my brother, this one a Nigerian. At the end of the day, we are all Nigerian. Nigerians are buying. The buying is too much. Kidnapper here and there. This one carry, this one bomb, this one bomb. This state is not at peace. You cannot use motor go this state. You cannot. It's too much. So if this is a wake-up call to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, then it should be. Why is it going to be a wake-up call? Whatever agreement they decide to have, Tinubu already feel the heat. He knows he say in own people, they ready to let anybody come scatter everywhere. So far, say no being dead here. Just how many days ago, they say they catch some people who want to do coup. Donald Trump come at you. But again, Nigerians, please, when it comes to power, when it comes to men of power, whatever narrative they are selling to you, there is an under message that you will never ever see. Never ever ever see. Is the more you look, the lesser you see. So we should be very, very careful. See Libya, see a lot of countries that America have said, oh, they are coming to help. Haiti never still get peace. Haiti, they near them. They never get peace. Anyway, peace and love, don't play. I hope their meeting shall go well. Play, go and learn. I will learn the hard way. Don't play.
That is it. Can I continue with a lot of reactions? I think these ones are enough. Yeah. What do you think about these views or this point of views of these fellas from Nigeria? What do you think? For me, what I've seen is that Africans are waking up. Africans are opening their eyes. I'm not supporting what is happening in Nigeria. I mean, cause either Christian, Muslim, they are all people, they are all human beings, they are all Nigerians. I can't support somebody killing somebody. No. That's not a thing that can be supported. But just sending your military to fight in another sovereign country, I don't know. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching, and I'd like to thank, or I'd like to give credit to the owners of the clips used in this video. Yeah, so let's meet another episode. Bye.